Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Friday, March 13th celebration of our new guide dog teams. My name is Melissa. I'm the Community Outreach and Graduate Support Manager here at Guiding Eyes with my handsome yellow lab at my feet, my guide dog of almost 10 years, Aaron, a male yellow lab. We're happy to be joining new teams today. Friday the 13th is often, as we know, kind of bad luck, and I prefer to think that this is a wonderful new start for our teams. Why can't Friday the 13th symbolize good luck, hope, promise, love, trust, communication, and all of the incredible qualities that come from a bond between a guide dog and their handler? So I tend to think of today as a celebration. Every few weeks, I have the pleasure of working with our students in class to provide an advocacy lecture. In this lecture, we talk about common scenarios in which our guide dog handlers need to advocate for themselves so they feel empowered and they know their rights as guide dog teams. From that experience, I can tell you that this particular group of students and soon-to-be graduates are a very passionate bunch. I really enjoyed speaking with them, hearing their opinions, hearing their experiences, their knowledge, how they provide guidance to one another, and it truly seems like this class has done well to support one another. That is one of my favorite parts of watching every class come through Guiding Eyes, is how they come together as a community. Here at Guiding Eyes, we all are a community. Our graduates represent one part of that. For our puppy raisers, our trainers, our volunteers, our donors, our staff, everyone who makes this mission possible, you are part of that community, you're part of that passion, and you're part of what makes us be able to give back so fluidly to other community members. So thank you for your ongoing support. To our graduates who motivate us every day, thank you so much for letting us be a part of your journey, letting us see and hear your stories. We appreciate being a part of your experience, and we wish you so much good luck and success as you begin your journeys as new guide dog teams. With that, I'm going to turn over our virtual mic here and recognize our donors.
Thank you, Melissa. Hi, everyone. My name is Kathleen O'Reilly. I'm the Director of Plan Giving in the Office of Development here at Guiding Eyes for the Blind. I want to first thank the donors who are making each of these journeys possible, and congratulations to our graduates. I'd like to recognize one of our teams today, Caitlin Newman and Raquel. They are being sponsored by the estate of Suzanne Hatfield. Suzanne was a steadfast supporter of Guiding Eyes for the Blind, making generous contributions that strengthened every part of our mission. Susan's most remarkable gift came upon her passing when she left a transformational estate gift that continues to change lives. We'd also like to thank Suzanne's brother, Robert, and her close friends, Mike and Paula Dazio, who are on Zoom today, for honoring Suzanne's legacy and supporting Guiding Eyes. Congratulations, Caitlin and Raquel, and all of you, and we wish you all but nothing but the best. Thank you. Thank you, and I'll hand it over to Jessica.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jessica Walsh. I'm the Regional Puppy Specialist of the East Regions. I help with data entry and provide support for the regional puppy instructors. There's a quote by Elizabeth Andrew that I think will ring true for most of our puppy raisers. Volunteers do not necessarily have the time, they just have the heart. So I want to start by thanking all of our incredibly dedicated puppy raisers for finding the time and providing countless hours, sleepless nights, and hours of training, along with passion and patience that helped lead to this very moment. You did it, you worked through and overcame all the obstacles that come along with teaching a young puppy from scratch. Along the way, you helped build the foundations that were essential in getting them here today. And now they're about to embark on an exciting new journey with their new partner. I just want to say thank you again for your commitment to raising a puppy. We would not be able to impact the lives of so many graduates including the ones here today, without your heart and dedication. I'd like to recognize the raisers who could be with us today. When I say your name, please walk up to receive your certificate from Stephanie. In attendance, we have Maureen Hollis with Avis. Kathy Kyles for Everly. Mary Busing for Geo. Megan Christian for Raquel. And we have two puppy raisers that couldn't attend today. If we can hold the applause to the end. We have Madison Louise Hughes for Avis as well. Gianna Frank for Raquel. Thank you all once again. It truly takes a village to raise a puppy, and the puppy program is entirely grateful for all of you. I'd like to turn it over to Dan.
Hi, everyone. All right, I have the lucky job of starting to show you who we have here today, our graduates. First, to my left here is Caitlin Newman of Post Falls, Idaho, who has been matched with our first guide dog, yellow lab named Raquel. Caitlin volunteers at local food banks and churches while assisting her grandmother with caring for her menagerie of animals. From the literal first moment of bringing Raquel into your room to meet you, this little dog leapt into your heart and has remained stuck like glue ever since. Their relationship went from 0 to 100 without looking back. Despite being our only first-timer in this residential class, Caitlin came prepared. Years ago, when she decided the guide dog life would be for her, she began researching and learning as much as she could. She even has let it slip a few times that she has reread our lectures countless times before coming here, and it truly shows. Your ability to implement your knowledge and my instructions so well led to the two of you hitting the ground running. Even when you aren't the official cookie monster of class, Raquel stays right up next to you, usually waiting for whatever is next. The two of you have so much potential together and can tell the future holds many good things for you both. Congrats, my pigeon friend. Can't wait to hear about your adventures together.
Good afternoon, my name is Kat. I had the pleasure of working with Nicole. Nicole has joined us from California, where she lives with her husband. She returned to Guiding Eyes for her second guide dog, bringing with her the experience and dedication that comes from already knowing the life-changing impact of a guide dog partnership. Her new partner, Everly, a handsome black Labrador, has been by her side throughout this journey as the two have grown into a strong and thoughtful team. Nicole approached training with determination and an open heart. She has focused on building a partnership based on trust, patience, and connection. Watching that bond grow has been the best part of my job. Back home, Everly will meet Nicole's retired guide, Van Gogh. Nicole works as an access technology specialist at the San Francisco Lighthouse, where she shares her knowledge and passion to help others access the world more thoughtfully through technology. As Nicole and Everly return home to California, we know their partnership will continue to grow with every step they take together. I also had the pleasure of working with Guillermo. He has joined us from Orlando, Florida, where he lives with his wife and 2 young children. He is returning to Guiding Eyes for his second dog and has approached training with both experience and enthusiasm. Throughout class, he has demonstrated intelligence and an outstanding work ethic. Guillermo was thoughtful in his approach to learning and consistently put in an effort to build a solid partnership with his new guide, Geo, a handsome black lab with a steady presence and a very eager spirit. Together, the two quickly developed a strong connection, forming a team built on trust, communication, and mutual respect. Guillermo brought a wonderful sense of humor to class. In fact, he unofficially became the class chairman, thanks to his impeccable sense of style and his appreciation for a good desk chair. His lighthearted personality and quick wit kept us smiling. Guillermo works for the Lighthouse Works and has a deep connection to the blind community. As Guillermo and Gio return to Orlando, we're excited to see all that they will accomplish together. It has been my great pleasure to work with you again, Guillermo. Perhaps we'll meet again in another 10 years.
Thank you. Next to Guillermo, we have Kathy from Eugene, Oregon, and she is training with her 12th guide dog, a female black lab named Avis. Yes, she did come out of the womb with a harness in her hand. Kathy works as a benefits counselor and enjoys hiking and making leather goods during her free time. During this class, though, Kathy was invaluable in sharing her kindness and experience. From assisting our first-timer to our retrains, she was easily able to share her knowledge in ways no one else could. Avis is without a doubt a great match for you. You are supportive when working and loving in the downtime. There have been several times where I glanced over to the couches and chairs in the White Plains Lounge to see Avis literally in your lap getting gentle loving. Even when chatting outside at the end of the day, you can find Avis leading into Kathy. It was quickly apparent to us that this was a great choice for you. Now when it comes to playing with the big dogs, Avis can easily hold her own. We have repeatedly seen her outrunning the boys with the best toy in the play yard. Thank you so much for all you've provided and shared with us here. I truly appreciate every last moment of it. I wish you the best and congrats, my friend.
Okay, and we're going to introduce our two home training graduates. First, we have Cecilia Warren, who has been paired with her third guide dog from Guiding Eyes, a black male Labrador named JP. Cecilia works for the state of Maryland Executive Branch and is assigned to the Department of Disabilities and works directly for Secretary Beatty. In her role, she's often involved with legislation analysis and emergency preparedness. In their first week together, Governor Westmore welcomed JP to the team. This team was trained at home by regional GDMI Melinda Engstrom.
Next, we have Jean, who lives in Stratford, Virginia, and was recently matched with her very first guide dog, Abraham, a handsome male black lab male. Jean and her husband, Neil, had about 20 brand new toys on display for Abraham's choosing upon our arrival for the home training. It was such a warm and joyful welcome, and Abraham clearly knew he had landed somewhere special. Jean and Neil enjoy walking around their small town and along the beautiful paths that trail the Shenandoah River. They are also passionate about helping dog rescue groups, and their home reflects the love they've had for the dogs in their lives, with hand-painted portraits of past companions hanging on the wall. The love Jean already has for Abraham is truly something special to see, and it's clear that he feels it too. By the second day of training, Abraham was completely at ease, stretched out upside down with his head resting on Jean's feet, totally relaxed and content. It was such a joy to spend this time together and to watch their partnership begin. I'm so grateful to be a part of it, and I'm excited for all the miles, adventures, and quiet moments Jean and Abraham will share in the years ahead. This team was trained by Louise Thompson, a specialized training guide dog mobility instructor. Congrats. The dogs in front of you here today, as well as virtually, we would like to thank the trainers who put a lot of time and effort into them. So we have Catherine Russell, Allie Greenberg, Sam Ori, Mary Beth Totaro, Abby Tanzer, Ben Colley, Miranda Beckman, Mick Belia, Louise Thompson, Lori Bussey, and Jolene Hollister. Thank you so much. Next, I would like to pass the microphone over to our graduates here in front of you today. Caitlin, want to start us off?
Yeah. From the moment I met this little one, she quite literally cannonballed her way into my life and my heart. She takes all the names and all the treats too. She's my first guide. I am so excited for her. You have no idea. And to everyone that has gotten her little paws to where they are, thank you.
Oh.
Hi everybody, my name is Nicole Corbett. I have guide dog Everly. Everly is an amazing puppy. At first, like Caitlin said, he came in like a hurricane and almost bowled me off the bed. I wasn't sure about him at first. I was just like, oh my God, he's so strong. What am I going to do? But we've since got a bond. We have a very good understanding of each other. I hope it grows as we continue on being a guide dog team. And I just love him. Thank you guys for training him.
Okay. First and foremost, thank you. Thank you, everybody, Puppy Racers. Thank you, Kat, for allowing me to train with you. Kat was my first instructor with my first dog. This is my second one. Very excited, by the way, really, I got very excited when I learned that she will be my instructor again. I always thought about, oh, who's gonna be my next instructor with my next dog? And here we are, thank you. Thank you, all of you, like I said, Puppy Racers, all the staff. This organization really is amazing. I really want to, in addition to highlight the importance for that the work that all of you do. Of course, you all know about the dogs. You all know that you create one of the top of the line service animals in the world. They are amazing. They are incredible intelligence, but never forget that this is really about the people and about us and how they change our life. Sometimes it's hard to imagine the impact that a guide dog can have in a blind person. The ability to help us. You really, at the end of the day, what you are doing is creating the most amazing and useful tool for a mobility. That provide us independence, that provide us the ability to grow our career, to grow our families, to do as much as you cannot even imagine ever. Really, I mean, the impact is unbelievable. So thank you very much for being part of this amazing experience.
And we have our home training graduate via Zoom. Jean, I believe you wanted to say a couple words?
There, sorry. Thank you. I wish to express my sincere thanks to Guiding Eyes for the Blind for this life-changing opportunity. In just a few short weeks, my new partner, Abraham, has fully restored my independence and freedom. I'm grateful to those who raised Abraham, Carolyn Capitz and Rachel Bell, to Melinda and Mike for evaluating me at my home, to Abraham's trainers and all those behind the scenes. I have become more safe and secure and confident because of your efforts. That carries with it reduced stress and anxiety and the opportunity to reconnect with my community. A very special thanks goes out to Louise Thompson in specialized training for her patience and understanding, especially when I couldn't remember Abraham's name, and for the amazing job she did working with me and Abraham over a recent 2-week period. Louise also braved rain, snow, ice, and wind to ensure our success. Louise, you will always hold a very special place in my heart. The bond between me and Abraham strengthens daily. I fell in love with him at first sight. Just the other day, he blocked my path when the car suddenly veered toward us while we were crossing a parking lot of a business. And he just stepped in front of me and said, "Nope, not going, Mom." So he's a lifesaver in so many ways. I think Abraham also enjoys his new home. And thank you.
Let's make this official.
Official. All right, guys, your certificate. Caitlin and Raquel. Nicole and Everly. Guillermo and Gio. And Kathy and David. And to close us out, Chris.
Yes. So good afternoon, I'm Chris Perry, I'm the president and CEO here at Guiding Eyes. I just want to thank each and every one of our special guests for coming here today. Your presence here today makes this graduation ceremony all the more special, so thank you. And to our graduates, so it seems like just yesterday you were joining us here on campus on Dog Day. We were introducing ourselves to you, and now our time with you is drawing to a close. But I want you to know that there is a whole team of people standing at the ready to support your independence once you get back home. We are only a phone call away, so don't hesitate to reach out to us, okay? Also, we encourage you to be a part of our graduate community. Active members, we hold quarterly graduate calls. You'll learn more about this. You'll be getting emails from us to stay in touch, okay? And lastly, there's a little something I need to let you know about these dogs you're taking into your home. It's not really a warning, but just something you need to be aware about. And that is, we give all of our dogs here at Guiding Eyes a special substance, okay? From the time that they're born in our whelping kennel and throughout the first 8 weeks of their lives when they're initially socialized to be around human beings, we give the dogs this substance. And then our puppy raisers take the dogs into their homes and they give the dogs this substance for up to 1.5 years while they're raising them. And then the dogs come back here to Yorktown to undergo the formal training to become guides. And all of our veterinarians, all of our kennel staff, and all of our trainers continue to give the dogs this substance. This substance is just as important to the dogs as food and water, and they absolutely need it. The substance that I'm referring to is love. And I want you to know that all of our staff and all of our volunteers are dog lovers, and they love helping people. So make sure you give your dog some love every day. They love belly rubs. They love affection. If you do that, they'll be a better guide for you, okay? So we encourage you to stay in touch with us. We wish you the very best of continued success with your guides. And remember, we're just a phone call away. And don't forget about your friends here at Guiding Eyes, okay? Thank you.
Thank you.